Last day, a bit apprehensive. Let's see how it goes. I think we have a good, strong position to go to fifth. But let's see, because fourth is a bit far away with the pointing system. But fifth, we can still battle for that.
¿Se lo van a poner yo?
¿Qué tiempo?
Es mucho tiempo. ¿No que yo entro aquí?
Sí, entra y sale.
Pues sí.
Being on sixth position in the general table, we are 10 points away from winning bronze medal and 11 points away from winning a silver medal. It's going to be very difficult. The two Spanish teams would have to do a very, very bad result, which I doubt they would do that. And we need a spectacular result. We need to be in the top, I would say in the top three to actually be able to be in a chance of winning a medal.
Technically, what we need is a miracle. We know it's very difficult. We know the beach we are going to fish at on day 4 is the worst beach. We are hearing, and obviously we are looking at the weather as well. And the weather's going to be quite bad. Some showers, strong winds. We're going to have quite a bit of seaweed moving quite fast. And it's going to be quite difficult, but we know we need something like a miracle, and why not? It's our last day out there. We've been months and months preparing for this, and we have to give it our all. It's the last day.
I think will be difficult for the teams. They fight for a medal, and for us, we have only to make our draw, like yesterday. And for the people they are in the top, it's a hard day because I think conditions today it's very, very hard.
Hoy va a ser un día duro. Today is going to be a difficult day.
Depending what venue you're fishing in, when it's beach fishing, I hate the rain because everything just gets stuck to your gear. All the sand gets stuck to your gear. But well, it's okay as long as there is no wind, and we have chances of wind today. But well, we'll give it our all, and it's the last day. And to be honest, considering it's the last day, it's although you have pressure because you want to do well, but at the same time, you know it's the last day, and you already know what you need to do.
We've seen the weather conditions, and your hopes have gone down because I don't like fishing in the wind. It's difficult fishing in the rain. We are driving down towards the beach. It's windy, it's raining non-stop, and you're thinking, whoa, yesterday I was happy to give it my all. Today I'm thinking, whoa, today is going to be a difficult day.
Charta del agua.
I've decided to come back into the team. The conditions are not ideal at all. The wind had picked up, you know, the sea was really rough that day. And it's not going to be an easy task.
We knew that the calm weather, the clear waters, was going to play maybe a bit of a disadvantage for us. And we discussed between us that it could be better for us, the worst weather, because we are more used to that kind of weather here. And the fish tend to get closer into shore. And different types of fish, that's what we had been catching with the good weather and the clear waters, which they tend to move away.
Stays like this, it doesn't pick up, it's not as bad as we were expecting, it's quite good. With this wind, there's a chance of other types of fish like white bream and bass around close in, so that's what we're going to start targeting, fishing closer in. Obviously our captain thinks that most of the fish are going to be close into the shore today because of the waves.
Dario! Vamos. After day 3, which to be honest was not great for me, I spoke to a guy, see how he was feeling, if he was feeling confident in coming in to fish at day 4. And he said, yeah, why not? It's my last day here. Yeah, I'll come in as a replacement. Spoke to Jose. Jose was in agreement. So we made the change. So now I was on the sidelines again. To be honest, I wanted Guy to finish on a high. It was important to come back and at least feel you've done that bit for the team.
La veira del 20, el aparejo de 4 metros y el de 3 metros de 3 patas. Todo el limpio. Le va metiendo de vez en cuando servite, pero de la chica, de la más chica. Grande hoy no, porque si no va a ser un gaite. ¿Vale?
As I walked to my peg, I started looking around my conditions of what I had. I had a Dutch guy on my right hand side, and then suddenly I looked to my left and there's my friend Antonio Reis, Portuguese guy, already 2 times coming first in the general, and I said, wow, this is going to be a tough day. Difficult conditions, and having this chap, my friend Antonio, beside me, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to beat him. But obviously it's a challenge for me and I'm up for every challenge, so there I went.
Que há peixe pescado por aí. Comida. Se hoje as galas nos deixam a pecar, vai haver muito pecado.
Sí, pero pato está lejos, ¿eh?
Sí.
Tú no llegas pato, tú.
Yo te voy a matar aquí.
No pasa nada. Sin problemas.
Yo te ayudo.
The sea doesn't seem so bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm just hoping, because it's too windy, so I won't be able to get that distance on the casting. So I'm just hoping there's some fish nearby which I can scrape and try to get a good result today for my team, which today we really need a good result to either maintain our position, not lose our position, or como mucho at least try to scrape 1 position up towards 5th position, which for us would be really a really great championship.
weather is the first time we have it on the real competition. It should bring in different species of fish, like more bass, more bream. That's what I think. And the agullas, the garfish, they tend to, I think, they go further out. So we won't be catching many of those, no mackerel, no garfish. So we have to adapt to the weather, really. What the weather is on, we have to adapt to that.
Aparejo de 4 metros, ¿vale? Y el aparejo de 3 metros de 3 ganchos. Todo sin nada, sin floating y sin nada.
Sin nada hoy.
Sin nada. Me va a sacar las bolitas más chiquititas.
Vale.
Los fervecites, ¿cómo se les llama?
Entonces,
las más chiquititas.
Mojarra no. Aguarda.
Ahora mismo solamente sácate una de mojarra.
Vale, una.
Pero la que tiene los bits que dio el 3, vaya.
Quiere los bits.
Solamente una de esas, ahora mismo.
Vale.
Jose tasked me with keeping an eye on Guy, which was sector A, and Trevor on sector B. But the conditions were very difficult for us. The winds were coming not straight towards on a diagonal way, but so our tactics on the day were try to fish quite close, target the species quite close, the white breams, the bass.
Like we expected, the conditions changed a little bit more wind, a little bit, the sea moves a little bit more, but I see the conditions a little good. We go start with our strategy to fishing close, with the traces with long snoods, and we will see what happens. Today, the advantage of the long casters maybe not make too big difference.
I started fishing the same as I had been done on the previous days, long traces, long snoods, and targeting very close by and medium ranged fish. The sea was very choppy, there was a few waves, the sea was quite dark, so I started looking for bottom feeding fish and medium ranged feeding fish.
Obviously, the captain was with me, Jose. He told me, look, start with the following. You start with a one with floating bait at the top for garfish and mackerel, and no floating bait on the bottom to see whether it's a little white bream or bass or something. And that's how I started. And I got a bit of weight, but not a lot because I was casting about 70 yards, 70 meters out, 70, something like that. So there was less. The weight is concentrated on the, on the breakers on the shore. So it was okay. It was a bit uncomfortable. You had to clean the line every single time, but it was okay.
cast except for me. I'm actually fishing now exactly different to 3 or 4 this way, which I can see, and 3 or 4 that way, which I can see. Everybody's fishing outside. I'm fishing different, so I need to be vigilant of what they are doing, because if they start catching musharra, I need to change and start fishing musharra.
We couldn't. On sector A, there was so much seaweed. He used to cast the rod, just hold the rod as far up as he could, put it on the tripod, and it was all full of seaweed. It was amazing, it was incredible. The line used to get so clogged up with seaweed that when you used to reel in the rod, they used to snap. So it was like very frustrating for anglers on the day, and very frustrating for us, because our fishing was targeting that close area and it was full of seaweed. It was amazing.
Started very slow. There's only been one fish to my left. Antonio Reis has caught one musharra, but obviously he's fishing very, very far away. I'm not worried, because all the other people are not reaching that fish, and no one else is catching anything, so I'm not gonna change and do what they're doing if they're not catching any, producing any fish. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm trying, different to the others, and let's see whether that gives me an unexpected fish. On my third cast, I managed to catch a mullet, quite a big mullet of, I believe it was 41 centimeters. That actually gave me around 800 points, so I had a very good cushion from the people around me. I kept looking to my sides, no one was catching fish on neither of my sides, so I was pretty confident. I was doing very, very, very well.
Foram todos diferentes, mas não muito diferentes, porque as equipas as equipas que estavam à frente fizeram todos os dias a mesma pesca, inclusive no último dia, que ia correndo mal, porque hoje não era o dia de fazer aquela pesca, hoje era o dia de fazer a pesca que nós éramos capazes de fazer. Depois nós íamos pescar perto, foi assim que decidimos pescar, e eu sabia que ali perto havia peixe.
I was having quite a difficult day, to be honest. Conditions were really bad, and I remember that on that moment, from the 16 anglers, there was about 9 with 0 on sector A. But Frank Pin, the Dutch guy, one of our friends of us, he caught a garfish, small, about 30 odd centimeters, and he caught my eye, to be honest. So I ran towards him, saw the rig he was using, phoned Jose, the Dutch guy's got a garfish. Shall we give it a shot with Guy? Let's give it a try. Yeah, go for it. So Guy changes the setup and he casts a rig set up for garfish. And I think it was like 10-15 minutes after, bang. The rod stayed up and there it was.
First fish within the first half hour. It was a 19 centimeter white point. Then the second one took a bit longer. I think it was towards between the second and third hour, which I carried on with a Raveira again and again, and I had the 27 centimeter breed.
The wind started coming down a bit, and that was when Antonio started, when he was able to start casting further out, and he started catching musharra. The musharras were around 100 points, so slowly he was catching on me. I was now feeling the pressure, I had to come back. I then took my Rabeira out. I caught 2 more sargos, 2 at the same time. That gave me again another cushion against Antonio. He kept producing musharra slowly, only 1 at a time because there wasn't that much. The other people around me weren't catching anything, so I was neck and neck with Antonio on the first or second of the whole beach. I was also getting information of my other team members, which they were also doing great. So I was happy, and I was still trying to try and keep on top of Antonio when he was continuing catching musharra.
Estamos en último lance, y Alex está ganando por poquísimos puntos. Se pega una pesa pequeña y gaño.
En el último lance estamos.
En el último lance se va a decidir todo.
Necesitamos primero.
Y aquí primero y segundo hasta ahora.
Just a few minutes to go, and I was thinking, come on, maybe I've done it. Antonio came to me and I said, I believe you're winning me, I believe you're winning me. I said, looking at the points, I think we are neck and neck between me and you. And then suddenly the whistle blew. I got my rod out, no fish. He pulled this rod out and 1 musharra.
The first thing when we get together at the end of the competition by the parking, you straight away know the information that we've come first. I mean, we were really thrilled, really happy that we managed first. No one else had done it except the Spanish team that came first.
It's the best result I've managed to get whilst I've been abroad fishing, and it's an amazing feeling, really. Done so well, the team has done really well. The experience with Jose has been amazing, to be honest.
Because it's been quite a number of years since we've got close. We were extremely happy.
We've done it, we've come first of all the teams. It's like a dream come true. But unfortunately, the teams which were on top of us haven't done that bad. So from 6 where we were, we've only managed to climb 1 position, and we've actually finished the 5th overall out of the 16 teams.